The matchup between Jet Li and Bruce Lee is a frequent subject of debate. To figure out who would win, this analysis will break down their technical skills, fighting philosophies, and the one critical factor that would ultimately determine the outcome. On one side, we have the Wushu champion, a master of technical form. On the other, the founder of Jeet Kune Do, a street-tested philosopher. Let's start with Bruce Lee. Standing at approximately 5'7", he was the founder of Jeet Kune. Lee developed his system for the realities of street-level combat, and he rejected rigid traditionalism. His training emphasized explosive power, speed, and a physical conditioning regimen designed for maximum functional strength. Then we have Jet Li, a master of Chinese Wushu, a prodigy who began training at just 8 years old. Lee went on to secure the men's national all-around championship for 5 consecutive years. His style is known for its fluid motion, acrobatic precision, and a mastery of traditional forms and weapons, all honed for competitive performance. The core difference between them really comes down to their philosophies. Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, or the way of the intercepting fist, is a hybrid system designed purely for efficiency. Lee saw combat as chaotic and unpredictable, so he incorporated elements from boxing, fencing, and Wing Chun to create a direct, non-classical approach. His philosophy to be like water highlights the need for total adaptability, an approach shaped by his early street fights and a famous one-on-one challenge match. In contrast, Jet Li is a master of Wushu, which is a competitive performance sport that has martial applications. His expertise is in perfecting traditional forms, something that requires incredible athletic discipline and precision. While Wushu's complex flowing movements are based on martial principles, they are ultimately refined for demonstration and judged competition. So, while Bruce Lee was pressure testing his techniques for real-world scenarios, Jet Li was honing his craft to win in a structured arena. Both men demonstrated elite speed and power, but they applied it very differently. Jet Li's physicality is defined by an explosive, graceful agility. His competitive background required him to master flexibility and acrobatic movement, which resulted in his signature speed and effortless motion. Bruce Lee's training, however, focused on raw, functional power for maximum impact. His legendary one-inch punch is the perfect example of this philosophy, generating immense force from a minimal distance. His conditioning wasn't for scoring points. It was for disabling an opponent. This focus on combat-ready explosive strength gives him a critical edge in a scenario, without rules or a scoring system. Ultimately, the outcome of a fight between them is determined entirely by the context. Let's imagine a formal martial arts tournament. In a regulated environment with a point system and judges, Jet Li's strengths are perfectly optimized. His entire career was built on succeeding under these exact conditions. His technical mastery of forms and competitive experience would give him a clear advantage over Lee, whose style was designed to exploit and break established rules, not follow them. But if we change the scenario to a no-holds-barred street fight, the tables turn completely. This environment aligns perfectly with Bruce Lee's core philosophy. In a chaotic confrontation with no rules, Jeet Kune Do is designed to be lethally effective. Lee's training was all about survival and ending a conflict with maximum efficiency. His principles of interception and adaptation would be the decisive advantage. So, when people ask who would win in a real fight, they're usually imagining that second scenario. In that context, the conclusion is clear. While Jet Li is an undisputed master of Wushu, his experience is rooted in competition. Bruce Lee, on the other hand, was a master of combat theory and its real-world application. His philosophy, his training, and his experience were all oriented for that singular purpose. It's worth noting that Jet Li himself has publicly shown great respect for Bruce Lee, acknowledging him as a pioneer who combined different styles into his own practical philosophy. Therefore, in a tournament, the edge goes to Jet Li, but in an unstructured, real-world confrontation, the victory would go to Bruce Lee. The outcome isn't determined by skill alone, but by the philosophy and experience that guides that skill.